What's up, family? Hope you guys are doing well. It is your boy Wavy from the west side out here, and I'm at one of my favorite spots in the whole Bay Area. This is Alameda Point, and these are the Alameda Point blocks, and this is actually one of my favorite spots to do one of my favorite things in parkour, which is vault connections. Now, I haven't been able to do vaults seriously or even unseriously for the past month, just due to a little wrist injury that I've had, but I've been wearing this wrist wrap for the past 2 weeks, and I've been trying to avoid taking big impacts on my wrists that entire time as well. And just yesterday, I came through here just right before class, and I was able to string some two-handed vaults together, so two-hand dive conks, two-hand reverse vaults over the blocks, and it felt really good. So back out here today to run a few drills, test a few shots, and actually test out these Sigmas from Strike Movement. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some fun, not take it too seriously, maybe try a cool thing or two. But yeah, I'm just out here to get a workout and keep moving with this newfound ability to vault again. So come along on the journey with me, fam. Typically when I come out here to train, I like to do time drills specifically. I used to do a lot of like rep count drills, and I think that that's great for single moves a lot of the time. But when it's things like this where I'm actually stringing a lot of moves together, like actually working on specific vault patterns and things like that, I like to actually just put a timer on and just move through the duration. My goal is pretty much to move as efficiently as I can, but also not spend too much time resting between each pass. You know, the main goal here is to actually get a workout out of this training. I can come here another day and just push for hard combos and stuff like that and take all of the rest that I need in between. But in this case, I actually want to put a timer on. So I'm actually going to drop 30 minutes on the timer here and hit a 30-minute drill and just run through a bunch of different patterns while I'm out here. So about to get into it. So since the right wrist is the one that has been giving me the most trouble, I'm actually just gonna bias today completely toward my left wrist. So only two hand vaults and left hand vaults are gonna be the focus today. All right, so that's a nice 30-minute drill done there. I got through a few different patterns, a few different variations, and the wrist feels good. The wrist feels solid. I didn't have to rip this thing like to the point where I have no circulation in my hand, and that's a win, I'd say. It was a nice vault session. The Sigmas, these babies right here, man, these things are plush and so like soft, which is like perfect for the multiple repetitions, these long time drills and stuff like that. This is like really nice to mitigate a little bit of the impact. So I think that I'm gonna add these into my vault training rotation. And yeah, it was a really, really nice session out here at Alameda Point. Few things that kind of suck about this space is it's kind of abandoned. It's not actually abandoned, it's actually like really commercially popular, and actually like it's pretty popular in like the Alameda community in general. There's nice parks, nice waterfront, and a lot of other really cool stuff around here. There's breweries and restaurants and all sorts of different things, sports clubs, everything over here. It's so nice. But yeah, this was like an old military base that has just in the past few years been getting like restructured for more public usage, and you know, fortunately and unfortunately, this spot right here is pretty untouched. So there's a lot of things like broken glass, like nails, debris, steel, like everything you can imagine all over here, and it does kind of suck to run through. Now, I've spent a lot of time training at this spot, so we've come over here with brooms and things like that and like brushed out and cleaned off the area as much as we can, but can't fix everything. So it's kind of, you know, taking the good with the bad. But the best thing about this space is the power output. That's my favorite thing about coming over here. The walls are about 10 feet apart each, aside from this wall that's only about 3 feet long. All the other walls are 5 feet long, so I actually really have to dive to get over them. I wish that they were just maybe a little tiny bit taller, just because at 2 feet of height they're so challenging to deal with at speed. So I actually kind of have to try to approach it like a cheetah and just like stay low and stay long and stuff like that. So that makes it challenging, but that's also what makes it really fun. So yeah, I'm happy and ecstatic to actually be back to some vaulting over here, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to my next session over here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the movement and the angles and all that stuff, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Wavy out.